Hello sweet team, welcome back to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. I am so excited to be with you all today, and I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. As you can see, I'm prepping some peanuts, getting out anything that's not good. Once that is done, I'll set that aside and prep my corn. Now this corn, the skin have been taken off already, so if you're using whole corn, you need to make sure you take the skin off. In Ghana it's called akbohe, so you can buy that one and use that. Next, I'm going to put it in a bowl and give it a good wash. Then I'm going to add a good amount of salt to it and soak it for about 4 to 6 hours. Overnight will be even better. Now what are we making? Growing up, I thought this was called Ashikoo, but my mom was saying it had other names. So with the help of the sweet team, I got other names like Saabo, Nkyekyerewa, Aboda, Kpelikoo, Adzensu, Ashikoo, and so on and so forth. Thank you so much for helping me figure out so many names. Sweet team, y'all rock. Thank you all very much. I love you all. At this point, I'm just going to prep some corn husk, and I'll just give it a good wash, and I'll leave it in water, or you can just leave it in a tray and sprinkle a bit of water on it to keep it moist until you are ready to use it. So once everything is nicely prepped and the corn is soaking, I'm just going to leave to run some errands, get my nails done, do other things. Yes, do the things that girls do. Yes, y'all. So it's been a couple of hours, 5 hours to be precise, and now I'm ready to wrap them up. So I've washed the peanuts as well, and I'm mixing everything together, and now it's time to wrap it in our corn husk. So you put the desired amount in your corn husk, wrap it around, and then pull the top part down to meet the bottom, and then using a yarn and with my index finger, I'm just going to grab a piece of it, wrap it around all the way to the top. Okay, once we reach the top, we go back down to meet the yarn that we left behind, and that's it. Just make sure that you tie it very well so that it does not come apart in the cooking process. All right, so cut off any excess and or leave it if you, it's not a big deal. And I'm using the yarn that's usually used for baking chicken and turkey and other stuff. So one more time, using my index finger, I'm going to grab a piece of it, and the longer piece I'm going to wrap all the way to the top. Once I reach the top, I'll go back down to meet the little piece that I left behind, and it is that simple. There is nothing to it. Do y'all see how easy this is? Yes, and this stuff is so filling. If you don't have a lot of money, all you need is one of this with some akoshi, and you're set for the deal. Yes, akoshi is coconut, y'all, for those of you that don't understand Ga. Now, in case you're wrapping and your husk fall apart, don't throw it away. Just add another one to it to make it perfect. Wrap it the same way, and it is as good as new. All right, now usually when you buy, you will see that the peanut is just on top. That is because the sellers are being stingy. They don't want to give you a lot, but it kind of look cute, so you can prep it that way too. And the leftover peanuts, yes, I made a big boiled peanut out of that and wrapped it the same way. So now I'll be using my pressure cooker, y'all, because this stuff take a long time to cook. So I didn't even attempt to cook it on the stove top. So I activated the pressure, and my pressure cooker only goes up to 30 minutes. So I'll cook it for an hour when you see me next. Okay, so it's been cooking for an hour. When the 30 minutes ran out, I activated it again to cook for an additional 30 minutes without even opening it. Okay, and now I'm going to check it to see how it's looking. and no, it is not ready. When it's ready, it should be sticking together. And I tasted it and it was still hard. It wasn't very, very hard, but it was still hard. I want it to be nice and tender. So I'll wrap this up again and put it in and use it as my tester. Yes, y'all. But then I realized that the salt content wasn't enough, so I'm just going to add some more salt. So salt it to your taste, y'all. Okay, so once I do that, I cover it back up, activate the pressure, and I'll be cooking it for an additional 1 hour. All right, y'all, so I'm going to check it again and we will see. If you're using your stove, you may have to cook this for at least 4 hours. So that's why I absolutely love pressure cookers, y'all. Please try to invest in one of these. Even the stovetop one is also amazing. And now it is perfect. It's nice and tender, and oh my goodness, this stuff was just so tasty, and we enjoyed it with some coconut, y'all. It was so good. Make sure you try this recipe. I promise you're going to love it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. This is Sweet Ajele. Thank you so much for subscribing. And to the sweet team, I love you all so much. Until I see you in my next video, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke unamini uchemi sweet maha botu. Bye y'all.